Hello everyone! Welcome to the stream! And yep, I'm attempting this once again! If the stream is offline, refresh it, alright? And yeah, Foxy Plays, I'm trying it again. This time, please don't, rush me to do the game files, like, I know about the game files being important in the game, but I wanted to cover that later. I didn't want to just jump into it, like, right away. I want to take this game nice and slowly. I added a new rule in my, in the description of my live streams now, saying, do not rush, pressure, or spoil things to me. Let me play at my own pace. Or spoil... Oh, whoops. Alright. I gotta get the game open. Alright, let me get OBS to see this. And if there's any audio problems with my microphone again, I'm deeply sorry. And if there's nothing I can do to fix it, then you're gonna have to bear with it, alright? But yeah, Hey, Liberty Shirt, welcome to the stream! I literally just started 5 minutes ago, setting everything up. This is my second attempt at live streaming Doki Doki Literature Club. I had to cancel the stream, last time because there was two reasons. One, there was the microphone audio problem where my microphone was going loud and quiet without my control, and I tried to readjust it, but it still wouldn't cooperate with me. And then people in the chat were either pressuring me to go into the game files or spoiling things to me, so I had to just stop the chat. I had to stop the stream because I wasn't having fun. So, this is my second attempt at it. I really want to cover this game so badly, especially since it's trending with a whole lot of gaming YouTubers out there. I want to be a part of it. So, yeah. I'm gonna be doing a new game again. We're gonna be viewing stuff that I viewed in my last stream. So yeah. Alright. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin. Thank you for being on the spoiler watch. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Oh hey, a sweet cookie! Oh boy, a stream while I'm dying in a heat wave. Oh jeez. Oh, we used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Sasha. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sasha, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Me and Sweetie live in Southern Hemisphere. Oh, jeez. It's actually really, really cold where I'm at right now, hence the coat. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Is this game like a visual novel? Yes, it is! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Oh, hey, David! Welcome to the stream! I've been in a chat joking again, saying, spoilers, there is a literature club in this game. No crap. Oh yeah, and Merry Christmas to all of you! Well, I'm really excited for Christmas coming soon. I love Christmas. You know, I'm still trying to think of what to stream on Christmas. Like I'm thinking Tattletale, but in the same time I feel like Tattletale's old streams has been overdone on my channel, and I don't know if people will be that interested. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the class door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Oh hey, random Majin, welcome to the stream, and Merry Christmas! Gives Roxas a red nose. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club, it's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Sasha, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. But don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know, Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Sasha. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. Oh hey, Kanala Man, welcome to the stream! Again, for those who don't know, I've attempted live streaming this game before, but I had to cancel the stream because there was audio issues as well as people pressuring me and spoiling things in the chat. But I'm trying it again, and this time I think things are going a bit better. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Sasha. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Holy moderators! Says Gaster in the chat. Alright, the girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. We got the tsundere here! I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for... you know, you, dummy. Alright, alright. Look at Roxas, you ate Eve Goes Boom, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member or for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica, it really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Sasha, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What I'm saying, I spoke without, thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world, it is equally impressive. Yuri goes on and clearly passionate about her reading. Alright, let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh, by the way, Roxas, I forgot to tell you that I've been playing Layers of Fear on Steam, and it was a crazy game. Yeah, it is a crazy game, Layers of Fear. Alright. Oh, hey, Gabriel, welcome to the stream. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Gabriel, be sure not to say any, spoilers in the chat, okay? I'm trying to keep myself spoiler-free. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. And do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Sasha? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Sasha, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Sasha, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Sasha, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh hey, Happy Orange, welcome to the stream. You could say that the literature club is lit. I get the joke. Alright, with that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Oh wow, we got 12 people watching now! That is awesome! Thank you so much for being here! The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Woo! Okay, we finally got through the long intro! Oh, jeez. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Huh. Let's see. Romance. Games. Determination. Holiday. Memories. Beauty. Sunset. Oh hey, iHeart, welcome to the stream. Is everything good with the stream, by the way? Is there any problems, like any audio problems or anything with the stream? Just trying to be sure, because I don't want it to be like last time. Melody. Graveyard. Starscape. Adventure. I'm good? Alright, that is fantastic. Alright, yours is lagging a bit. Have you tried refreshing the stream? Alright, let's see. Heart. Sugar. Horror. I'm starting to understand my choices with the three girls. Let's see. Fireworks. Pain. Doki Doki! Alright, you're good? Alright. Let's see. Family. kawaii imagination. Hi again, Sasha. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sasha. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. I kind of agree with that. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Sasha always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Sasha can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. I should have seen yesterday? What was going on yesterday, iHeart? Oh, by the way, something I want to bring up real quick. I just remembered. I'm actually now finally getting into reading Five Nights at Freddy's The Silver Eyes, and I'm loving the book so far. I'm still on chapter 1, but I'm actually getting somewhere with the book. And I plan to read the Twisted Ones after I'm done with The Silver Eyes. What happened yesterday, iHeart? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Me, David, Pa, Nick, and Kayla were playing the world's funniest game. What is it? What's the game? Quiplash by Jackbox Games. Okay. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'd keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some schedule all the activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this instance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki, would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Oh, hey, it's a fun day. Welcome to the stream. You were streaming Doki Doki and then you uploaded memes, okay? Myself, iHeart, and the others, we would like to know if you can join us for Quiplash tomorrow on Skype and Twitch, if that's okay with you. I'll see what I can do. Hopefully I can join in, because I apologize I haven't been able to join in a lot of your event streams. I'm gonna try to remember this time, though. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. Oh, hey, Zachary! Or Iggy Koopa, welcome to the stream. Hope you don't mind me referring to you by your actual name. I'm used to calling out my siblings by their actual names. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. Right, gotta get going to bed now. Thank you for this amazing Doki Doki live stream. See ya, David. Thank you for joining the stream. And Merry Christmas! That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. KMPN gamers, don't say something like that in the chat. Be respectful to the rules in my live streams. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Oh my god. You're being put on timeout! Sayori glances around at herself. Alright, Liberty Shirt. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out. Oh, it's all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. And nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really care about that. I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. I can't read, sorry. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. I'm sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Okay, I'm not gonna read that line. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. Hey, Sinister Shadow, welcome to the stream. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this, and you'd take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Censors. Nope. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori? Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Sasha, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait. My thing from Amazon came. What did you get? Oh, hey, that actually reminds me, iHeart. In the Amazon page, there's already the page for Scott's third story-related novel. It's so far untitled, and has no description or picture, like cover. However, there is a release date confirmed for the next story-related novel from Scott, June 26, 2018. The Freddy Files, awesome. I'm getting the survival logbook in about a couple of weeks, I think. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Alright, type in the chat. Who do you want me to share the poem to first? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? Go ahead and say in the chat. Oh hey, Gab Trash, welcome to the stream. Natsuki is waifu. Yeah. Yuri. Okay. So there's one for Natsuki, one for Yuri. I love this music. Monica? Okay. Sayori. So there's one of each already. I love this music. Alright. Is anyone else gonna say anything or no? Because so far 4 people have already said the 4 names. Four-way tie, we need to break it. Yeah, I might just go ahead and make my choice. I'll go ahead and make my choice. I'll go ahead. Oh yeah, there's two votes for Yuri. I was about ready to click her anyway. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on, okay? This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that must be after reading through it. Apparently, if I right-click, I get rid of the text box. I did not know this. I guess that might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that got into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Hey, Libra T-shirt, welcome back! Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining sheet light, or street light, to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Yeah, I apologize. I'm actually not that good at reading cursive, so I had to get a really good look at it. Click outside the poem area to continue. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. I already read through all of it. I think I read it all correctly. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sasha. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Oh my god, not again! KMPN gamers! Don't do that! Put him on timeout. If you keep that up, I'm gonna block you from the stream if you continuously do that. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, who should I share it to next? Sayori, Natsuki, or Monika? Wow, I've been streaming for about an hour now. Wow. Go for a waifu key. Zachary, be more serious, okay? Zachary, Peter, be more serious, okay? We don't want the chat to get too out of hand with you guys, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and select Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Okie dokie, pun intended. Wow. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Alright, hang on, I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you for getting rid of the spoiler messages before I could even see them. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Let's see. This could be elevator music. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Yeah, let me figure out things for myself. Because I had to cancel I had to cancel all the stream last time because of people spoiling things for me. So far the game is interesting. I like it so far. It's pretty fun. And cute, of course. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright. Let's go with Sayori next. I'm gonna have Monika last. Oh, by the way, there was dinner downstairs. I have a fish sandwich right now. Huh. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Sasha. Eh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it? It's just because I wrote it. I'm sure. Oh my gosh, KMPN game, stop! You have one more warning, KPN games. I'm putting you on timeout again. If you break the rules again, you're gonna be banned. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Sasha poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. The Freddy Files is amazing. Yeah, it is. I've actually read through it, and I like the book. I like it. I'm really happy that just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. No, it's because she's the club leader, Ivan. Monika is the club leader. See? It's like I said before, Sasha. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying to do things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Which Doki Doki character do I like the most? I think so far Yuri is my favorite. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not dead. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes you feel a little better about yourself. About myself. And don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. I want breakfast. Best way to end a poem. Yep. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Popboy in the chat just said, putting that on the next writing assignment in class. Lol. Alright, Monica. Hi, Sasha. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off at just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. People in the chat are just now saying like different types of like food times, like breakfast or lunch or dinner or midnight snack and all that. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Sasha. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? How about brunch? Kanala Man says, I think my Doki Doki waifu is Sayori. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it brings it ends up being more similar than you think. Sorry if I'm having trouble reading sometimes. That's my fault right there. So I think that's kind of the vibe, I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to write my poem? Do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Ooh, you're playing this game. You're in for a wild ride. Just be wary of spoiling things, please. Okay? Thanks, David, for banning KMPN gamers for me. He was being a real nuisance. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. If that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of, epiphany, recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's, kind of, coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's, writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Ivan in the chat just says, writing tip of the day, don't let your dreams be dreams, just do it. Really, Ivan? This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, what's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki, dismissively returns the poem to the desk, with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was, trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Sasha did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Saltsuki! Ah! God dang it, not again! He's back again with another alternate account. Oh, thank you, Peter, for banning him. Natsuki is officially salty. And Sasha liked my poem too, you know. What do you want to say, Squid Kid? Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? Keep your game files open. Okay, yeah, I know about the game files. I'll go ahead and do it now. I didn't want to do it, like, as soon as possible, but I'll go ahead and open it up now. Alright, I got my game files open. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Don't ban Squid Kid, okay? I went ahead and just, opened up the game files. I was, pressured about, like, I felt pressured about it last time because it was way too early. But this time it was a bit more later, and that felt more appropriate to me. Maybe you're just jealous that Sasha appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh, come on, ban? Thank you. There we go. Thank you, Peter. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one. Alright, I'm not gonna say that. As soon as Sasha started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Sasha, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Sasha. But wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sasha? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, I had to make a choice here. So of course that's going to be. What should I choose? Natsuki, Yuri, or help me, Sayori? Call out Sayori, Natsuki. Oh hey, Keyblade Fire, welcome to the stream. Call for backup. Yuri, choose whoever. So there's 3 people saying call for backup. I'm not getting in this fight, dude. Oh my gosh. Natsuki, because Ivan said so. So 3 people will say call for backup. 2 of them say Natsuki, 1 says Yuri. I'll go ahead and select. All right, so now there's 3. Oh my gosh. All right, so we got oh my gosh. Alright. So there's 3 for Natsuki and 3 for call for backup. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna select help. Call for backup. Natsuki glares at me, drying up in any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the 2 of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Sasha. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And, I'm not gonna say this. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Question, which girls is your favorite? So far, I think my favorites are Yuri and Monika. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Why does this remind me of Tomodachi Life? Two friends fighting and needing someone else to step in. That is actually kind of true. You know, I was actually playing Tomodachi Life earlier today, and it actually has Christmas-themed music playing in the game right now. I see. Taking good care of her, okay? Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Sasha, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means that I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Sasha, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Don't mind that we have sorry that there's a troll who has multiple accounts in the chat. Just please try your best to ignore him and just block him, just ban him. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Sasha, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright, so we got another one of these. Alright, let's see. Existence. Fantasy. Bunny. Ambient. Inferno. Oh, hey Zika, welcome to the stream! It's alright, Zico. It's alright. It's alright. Tears. Disoriented. Memories. Graveyard. Unending. Suicide. Aura. Scars. Kawaii. Melancholy. Desire. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Sunset, Doki Doki, Dawn, Nibble. Did you say chocolate? Rain Cloud. Oh, hey, Skyrose. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Fluffy. Depression. All right. Now, something I want to ask about the game files real quick. Oh, all right. You can go ahead and answer my question about the game files. Is it like something will pop up in the game files? Well, at any given point? Oh my god! Oh my god, that troll! That same troll is now harassing my brother! Like, do I have to keep watch over the game files? Like, something will pop up from time to time? Is that what's gonna be going on? The game inserts and deletes files? Like, it inserts files and then deletes files. So I have to keep watch over this from time to time, I guess? Oh, jeez. How am I gonna be able to do this? I'm gonna put the files in a form of spot somewhere. I'm gonna shrink it so I can actually see as well. Alright, I got the files in a place where I can see them. However, I can't see half of the chat now. So you're gonna have to bear with me with that. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Enter the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Sasha. Yo Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then turns it upside down and let its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that you could so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Nah, Cuphead is the easiest game in the world. No, it isn't. It's really, really hard. Really, really hard. I've spent 50 minutes on Baroness von Bonbon and on regular mode, and she's way too hard. I spent 30 minutes on Hildeberg and got lucky that I managed to beat her with 1 health left to spare. Her face is in her look as always. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Sasha to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Is it just me, or did a file disappear? I don't know. Zico, send your message again, because I didn't see it. I have to keep the files open, and it covers half the chat. Getting over it is the Dark Souls of memes. True. Really true. I hate getting over it so much. I'm actually still gonna continue that game, though, unfortunately. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I like Yuri, she's cute. Yeah, I like her too! tomorrow, if all is well, I'll see if I choose one of your videos to make a react to support you, okay? I'll try to help you and your channel up to 3,000 subs or more. Thanks, Zico. That would help out a lot. Yeah, I will allow a reaction video to one of my videos. I will allow it. Alright. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun. But it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I had to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? I feel like that was a hint. I feel like that was a little hint. Everyone has a devil in them. I feel like that's a hint. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Yeah, sorry about the troll posts. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the troll has spelling problems, clearly. Alright, let's see. Is everything going well with the stream here? Yeah, it is. Things are still going well. I've been streaming for an hour and 46 minutes so far. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plop. Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Look on Twitter. All right. Yeah, don't let the troll get to you. Just simply block them. All they can do is just spew out bullcrap, and that's it. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the classroom, in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Wait, Cookie? Sweet Cookie 101, I think you got the East Goes Boom / cupcake treatment from this game. I didn't see the picture. An error occurred. Yeah, refresh the stream if there's any problems with the stream. Because Zico sent me a screenshot showing that from his side of the stream that it's an error. She probably has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna readjust the files a bit so I can actually see the chat some more easily. There we go. That should be better. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sasha. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. This is fun, I'm subscribed now. Thanks, Skyros, for subscribing! And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I hope you enjoy more of my further content. I love doing a whole lot of gaming videos and live streams. I have a lot of fun doing them. I aim to bring them back daily. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. As Peter in a chat says, Monika likes you. I wouldn't be surprised. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Welcome back to the Fedora Club. Lel. Well, I hope you're still feeling well. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now. Welcome to the Dark Fedoras. Yep, that's my community name, the fellow Dark Fedoras. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm keeping an eye on the game files, by the way. I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. You know, something I feel like is that from those poem moments where I make my choices of words. Whenever one of the three girls jumps, that means I have more further interactions with any of those three, and the story changes. The amount of weeb cringes dies. Wow, that was more laughable, if anything. I would feel bad for, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. Thank you, Peter, for keeping an eye on the chat for me. That really helps out a lot. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted it to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious, so how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Any troll comes, unleash the banhammer. Yep. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. One dislike. I bet that's the troll. Yep. Happy Christmas Eve. I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas, and same to everyone. Yep, I'm excited for Christmas. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sasha? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. That actually reminds me, I'm actually writing my own dark and tragic horror story as well. I'm still in the idea phase of it, but I'm getting close to wrapping up the idea phase. Like, I have a 15-page document on my horror story so far. I hope so. Whoops, sorry for the alarm. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. So, which girl you think better for you, dude? I like Yuri. I like Yuri. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Oh gosh, what's going on? Oh jeez. Oh no, my god. That hater is just going too far. Ay, ay, ay. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, and not just because someone wants to be evil. The freaking haters! Oh my gosh. Hang on, hang on, I wanna check something. I have a suspicion on who this is. I'm messaging Gus. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the dislike button shouldn't exist. It was made for trolls. Okay, so it's not Gus that's doing it. He's busy doing something else right now. I thought Gus was trying to joke around again, but it's not him. But because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, then suddenly you thought you related to the protagonist. They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Ay, ay, ay. so I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Yuri is a dandere, I believe. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Do all the characters love the player or something? Probably yes, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Is that a spoiler? I hope not. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. It seems like all of them are dere stereotypes, yeah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. It's not really a spoiler. Most visual novels are like that. Yeah, fair point. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. I mean that each character has traits of a type of dere. Not every dere, but at least one type, you know? Ivan in the chat just goes, "Turn the final page." I'm sorry, lol. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Sasha, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Hey Random Majin, welcome back. There I go on the road again. There I go out on the stage. There I go. Turn the page. The error happened again? Refresh the page whenever that happens. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if I haven't been looking forward, if you haven't been looking forward to this. The song has invaded the stream. Yeah, it did. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up, I make a mental note where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Well, back to normal, but this is so weird. I know have anything open on my computer, no emulator, no online game. It's probably the internet. It's probably like this. It's probably the speed of your internet. I'm on a whole other page. All right, who should I show? Who should I show my poem to first? Doki Doki is one of the best indie games now. I like it so far. I really like it. Which one should I do right now? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monika? Which one should I share the poem to? I'm pretty sure since Ivan is saying Natsuki, then Peter and Zachary are gonna say the same thing. So I'll go ahead and do Natsuki for now. I'll go ahead and do that first. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Oh, wait. Maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, Anna, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Is it bad that I see, sometimes, I'm done typing. Oh, okay. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really, struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. Okay, this is even stranger. When giving this error and I refresh on the page, my thumbs up comes out. Example, my thumbs up is removed. Like, what? Yeah, that's a YouTube glitch. Don't mind that, Zico. Oh, I've experienced that glitch sometimes. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say, we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about? You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes. You know what I heard? You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Oh, hey Mew Bunny, welcome to the stream. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. This doesn't really sound like a poem. This really doesn't sound like a poem. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. "14 likes, 14 dislikes. I need to refresh again just to be safe." Yeah, go ahead and share my stream to the community, Zico. That would help. Yeah, Skyrose, what happened earlier was someone was raiding my stream with multiple accounts. That girl need Jeebus. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I had to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree with that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it just makes them happy. That is a good statement. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That is true! I like that! Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Makes sense, it's normal on my end again. Alright. Natsuki is best girl. Hey, Canela Man Studios! Hang on a moment. There we go. So far, nothing has appeared in the files yet. Preach, Natsuki. Yep. Like, conveying emotions is important. So like, for example, like, maybe someone would like Five Nights at Freddy's, and other people would just, like, haters would just look down on them, just because they like Five Nights at Freddy's, but just be respectful, try to be respectful with what people like. Try to be respectful. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Alright. Let's go for Sayori next. Sasha, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. I can't. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way. So, no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. Not best girl though. That would be Marisa from Toho. Of course, Ivan. Of course. That's like you. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? The first time the game adds/changes a file in the folder, it shows the name of the file on the screen. You should start checking after that happens. Wait, the first time the game adds/changes a file in the folder, it shows the name of the file on the screen? On the game screen? You should start checking that after that happens. Okay. Alright, thanks for telling me that. But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey. I'm not a kid, you know? Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Sasha. Will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you're completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. I don't know why, but I imagine Natsuki with a southern accent. For some reason, I imagine her having Osana's voice. Osana from Yandere Simulator. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Alright, let's see. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Oh, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in comes my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Alright, let's see what's going on in the chat. Well, let's see what's going on in the chat. It's brief and during an emotional scene, so you might not notice the file name on the screen if you're not paying attention. Oh, jeez. Most of the time, I imagine them with the voices DA Games gave them. Just today. For some reason, I imagine Natsuki being taller than me since I'm really short. Apparently, if you delete files, stuff happens. It becomes like Mama Tattletale, you know, scary. I imagine all the characters being taller than me. Another error occurred for you? Oh, jeez, I'm sorry about that. Well, this girl has a lot bottled up. Insert puns here. That's puntastic. Alright, hang on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, Goku has a toxic fan base, I know. It makes it really hard for me to actually enjoy Dragon Ball Z like I used to. Metopia. Yeah, I don't know if I've said this, but I tried doing a Metopia Let's Play with this emulator / ROM, but unfortunately I had to cancel the stream. Not stream. I had to cancel the Metopia Let's Play because the ROM stopped working. I just could not for the life of me get it to continue anymore. It told me that it required my 3DS, but I didn't want to put my 3DS at risk. It would also put my Nintendo account banned if I did anything like that. But yeah, something that I did do, however, is in one of my alternate accounts called Sasha's Me Lookalike. I uploaded my Dark Lord boss fight and final boss fights there. For those who were interested in my Metopia videos, you can actually see my boss fights against the Dark Lord and the final boss and ending videos there in my Sasha's Me Lookalike channel. Isn't that guy already banned? Squid Kid, isn't that guy already banned? I'm pretty sure he is. Yes, yeah, there was a hater yeah, a hater was using my name for an insult username. Yeah, he was already banned. Oh, jeez, I'll be right back again. I'm back. Sorry about that. Holy crap. Sayori, did you write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kinda creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. It's funny though, when you dislike a video, you're actually helping the creator because you can earn revenue from likes and dislikes. Heh. I'm thinking too hard about it. Make the game fill the screen. I can't do that, unfortunately. It would stretch it. It would stretch the appearance of it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry for saying, but your room is more messy than mine. Yeah, this huge pile behind me is not my. It consists of my sister's stuff. This room I'm living in now is my sister's old room. Since she's moved out, I'm now living in her room, and she never got the chance to sort through all this stuff, and left it as such a mess. And my mom and I tried to sort through it, but it's a bit overwhelming, and the reason why we need to sort through it is because there's also some family heirlooms that Mom wants to keep. So yeah, I apologize that you always have to keep seeing this mess behind me. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic. What should I show my poem to next? Who should I show? Oh, wait. Let's go to Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Sasha, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing... It just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Yuri loves you. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Alright, Skyrose. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the skittering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious well aware of the consequences. Sorry, I have a hard time reading. Cursive. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread of my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. Alright, hang on, I'll be right back again. Okay, sorry about that. I have to bring my kittens. I have to bring my cats in the room with me. All right. I need to upload the rest of my Doki Doki videos. You should. Is this the part of the stream where OTBs are formed? I don't know. Alright. The raccoon in Urge. The moon... It cements its face and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, a classy I can't read that. Conditioning. I slice the bread. And I feel I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. So where are we now? I don't know. If you want to do 48 hours of live stream, because I took 2 days off from work. Tomorrow's 24th, and after tomorrow, 25th day. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express a vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. You're looking at the kittens in the background. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Yeah, there's kittens in the background now. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About something being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Yeah. Welcome back, Skyros. I can ask you a favor. What do you need, Zico? Monica. Hi again, Sasha. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. And maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. Great job, Sasha. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of reading, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. All right, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless, symphony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a urinal on a pizza crust. Vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me, what? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Save me, load me. Oh, I get it. I get it. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where or how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Or it can... alright, hang on. Dang it, I'm getting interrupted. My god. I don't want the cats to get on my keyboard. Magus Paintbrush. I'm just watching over until Sasha comes back.
Hey, what are you two doing in here?
I'm just watching over until Sasha comes back.
Did Sasha give you permission?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I just came in here because I wanted to.
Oh. I'm just here to make sure Susie doesn't hurt her kittens, because she doesn't like her kittens. Hey, Mary.
Oh, already said DM. What?
I've been telling me what you're saying. Hey, Sue. See you back there.
It's fine.
Here. She's digging in the back. Cute.
Alright, come on. Guys, out, please. Alright. Keep watch over the cats, okay? I'm back. Sorry. That was my brother's. Let me lock the door. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's continue. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Don't forget to save your game! I can actually— oh yeah, I never saved yet! Alright, yep, I'm doing that right now! Oh my gosh. No, how do I go back? When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? Don't forget to save your game! What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, we had to have the cats in here so then they don't tear up the Christmas presents. You know, I had to have my brothers keep watch for a moment because I had to walk the dogs and I was scared the cats were going to mess with the keyboard. Okay, everyone. We're all done in reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Hope the chair doesn't fall apart on you like the one did to me. I sat it. Oh, jeez. Don't break the fourth wall. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Okay. It's all right. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Artie, be careful with swear words, okay? Because that's one of my rules, in my streams. But that's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Alright, Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us of what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do anything like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least that we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Oh my gosh, why are the kittens? The Way They Fly. The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. My brothers are saying the names of the cats. Mary, Madeline, and Susie. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Oh my gosh. Cats. It's like I get it to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Sasha liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Sasha. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Sasha lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine, and it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. And don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki, begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. I gotta go, thanks for the live stream. Alright, see ya, Liberty Shirt, thank you for joining the stream. Well, she's still a little enthused. Her poems has a rhyme, has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. You know, I might end up the stream and save more Doki Doki Literature Club later. Who knows? How far am I into the game? I wonder. I want to know how far I am into the game. If there's like way more that I can cover, or I might save the more of this for another stream. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. I got about 4 hours left of the game? Oh my gosh, this game is big! Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Yeah, I'll probably pause it, and I'll probably find a good place to pause it, and then save my progress and save the rest of this for another stream, because right now it's 9:15 p.m. and I need to get up early. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. I'm gonna save real quick. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think it's about it. I think that's about it for the day. I know the festival is coming up. Yeah, people are going ahead and leaving, so yeah, I'm probably gonna end up the stream really soon.
Before people leave, they need to see this. Hello, Mary.
I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll be planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Sasha, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. Kitty, get down, please. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? Well, what would you do? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, ooh. A choice here. I would walk home with Yuri, or I would still walk home with Sayori. I think the best choice here would be to still walk home with Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Sasha. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Whoo! Alright, I'm gonna be saving it right here. Okay, shoot, I accidentally closed out of the game. I meant to just go to the title screen. Okay, my fellow Dark Fedoras, I'm gonna be pausing it right there. I covered a lot, in this game. I'm actually really having fun with it now. The stream, this time, my stream for this game came out way better than last time I tried to stream it. The audio didn't mess up, and people weren't ruining the game for me. Like, I had so much more fun with this game now, and I can't wait to continue more of this game as soon as possible. I might do another live stream, tomorrow, who knows. But yeah, I've been streaming for about, let's see, 3 hours, I think? 3 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah.
And this is the other little kitten. It's
Uh-huh.
Madeline.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've been streaming for about 3 hours, and right now it's currently 9:21 p.m. I started it straight at 6 p.m., which I normally do, and I'm gonna have to get ready. I'm gonna have to get to bed soon. A friend of my work called Daniel Eduardo. I talked to him about his channel, and he subscribed to it. Can you send a shout out to him on your next plays video, please? He loves your vids. All right.
And this is the mama cat, Susie.
Yeah, yeah.
She's the one who feeds her children.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be continuing more of Doki Doki Literature Club. We haven't really gotten into like the game files just yet of the game, and but who knows? Maybe that will happen in the next stream. Who knows? But yeah, I can't wait to do this. Maybe tomorrow I'll do another Doki Doki Literature Club live stream. Who knows? Let me quickly rename my title with Part 1. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna get going to bed. And thank you all for coming and joining to watch this stream. It was nice to have you here, and Merry Christmas to you all. So, anyways, my fellow Dark Fedoras, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this live stream, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps out a lot. And if you'd like to, you don't have to, but consider subscribing today to join the Dark Fedoras for some more gaming content and some more live streams. Please go follow me on my Twitter and join my Google Plus community page where I update you all what's going to be going on. Please go follow me on my Daily Motion and Twitch, for they are my alternatives for any chance that YouTube is going to fall in the future. And please go support me on my Patreon to allow me to create more further content as well as help support my family. And until then, this has been RoxasXIIIkeys, signing out, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.